Hey everyone, welcome back to Financial Futures. Have you ever heard of the Highest and Best Act as it pertains to Social Security? If not, you're in the right place because I'm introducing it for the very first time right here in this video. So, let's get into it and talk through all the details. Hosts, first off, thank you so much for liking and sharing this video with those buttons right down below. I truly appreciate your support and for being part of our community. Now, let me ask you a quick question. How would you feel about getting 4 raises to your fixed income benefits every single year? Sounds way too good to be true, right? Well, that's exactly what I want to talk about today because the Highest and Best Act has a couple of different provisions, and one of them is exactly that 4 raises per year to your monthly benefits. Let me tell you all about it. This is the first time this idea is being introduced, and in my honest opinion, it's one of the best things that could happen to benefits for fixed income beneficiaries right now. Considering all the other pieces of legislation out there, this one stands out because it could be implemented very quickly and make benefits significantly more fair each year. So, how do we feel about the current COLA, cost of living adjustment system? It's kind of a mixed bag, right? Sometimes we love it, sometimes we can't stand it. The COLA is applied to your benefit once a year, but it doesn't keep up with inflation, and we all know this. We live through all the inflation, pay the higher prices up front, and then maybe get a raise the next year. That just doesn't seem fair. Here's where the Highest and Best Act comes in. This is my proposal, and I'm calling it the Highest and Best Act. Maybe a lawmaker will see this video and introduce it on the floor. So, instead of an annual COLA, how about we have quarterly raises? Every 3 months, your benefits are either increased or stay the same based on inflation during that quarter. Simple, right? For example, let's say inflation during the second quarter of the year is 1.2%. At the start of the third quarter, your benefits increase by 1.2%. If inflation is 0 in the next quarter, there's no raise. If it's 3.5%, you get a 3.5% raise the next quarter. This way, your benefits keep up with inflation in real time, not a year later. Now, let's talk about the inflation metrics. We'd use both the CPIW, Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, and the CPIE, Consumer Price Index for the elderly. Whichever is higher each quarter, that's what we use to adjust your benefits. This ensures you get the highest possible increase to match rising costs. For instance, if the CPIE is 1.1% and the CPIW is 0.9%, we use the CPIE. If the next quarter the CPIW is higher, we use that. This way, your benefits are always adjusted based on the highest measure of inflation, keeping your purchasing power intact. To sum it up, the Highest and Best Act proposes quarterly adjustments to benefits based on the highest measure of inflation between the CPIW and CPIE. No more waiting a full year for a raise that doesn't match the rising costs. This simple yet effective change can make a huge difference for all fixed income beneficiaries. I hope this proposal makes sense and resonates with you. Leave your comments, questions, and feedback down below. I'd love to hear what you think about the Highest and Best Act. Don't forget to like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel for more insights on how to manage your finances and make the most of your benefits. Check out the other videos here on the channel, and remember, with Financial Futures, you're always a step ahead. Now let's jump into our next topic. We're diving into the recent debate between President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump. Plus, we have some major updates on Social Security you won't want to miss. Before we dive into the debate details, I have a significant Social Security announcement. The agency is simplifying the disability evaluation process by reducing the work history period down to 5 years. This change is part of President Biden's executive order to improve federal customer service. The new rule, effective June 22, 2024, aims to make it easier for people with disabilities to receive benefits by focusing on their most recent work history. The Social Security Administration is also reducing barriers to the SSI program and expanding rental subsidies nationwide. These changes aim to improve the application process and reduce wait times for disability benefits decisions. I love these updates. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Alright, let's get to the main event, the debate. It kicked off with a heated discussion on the economy. President Biden emphasized that he inherited a struggling economy from the Trump administration due to the pandemic, but highlighted that his administration has created 15,000 new jobs and lowered prescription drug prices. Trump, on the other hand, claimed his spending prevented a depression and criticized Biden for creating jobs for illegal immigrants. When it comes to Social Security, Biden proposed taxing the wealthy more to ensure the program's solvency beyond 2035. Trump accused Biden of destroying Social Security but didn't provide a clear plan for its future. They also touched on issues like NATO, border control, and inflation, but let's focus on what matters most to us: Social Security, inflation, and grocery assistance. Neither candidate had a solid plan for childcare, which was a bit disappointing. Overall, if I had to pick a winner, I'd say Biden seemed more prepared and thorough in his responses, while Trump did a lot of deflecting. But hey, this was just the first debate. Both candidates might improve in the upcoming ones. What did you think about the debate? Did it live up to your expectations? And what are your thoughts on the new Social Security changes? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos linked below and stay tuned for more updates. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.